Chosen one, lean in for a moment because heaven has been stirring something in your spirit long before you clicked on this message. I can feel it trembling in you like a quiet chord that has been waiting for the right touch. There is someone listening whose real name, your spiritual name, has been echoing through the heavens, pulling you toward this exact moment. You weren't supposed to pass this video. You weren't supposed to scroll away. Heaven said, "Speak now, before this day ends, because the child of light who needs this word is already here." Breathe in, hold it, now let it go. Something inside you already knows this message is yours. You feel it in your chest, that tightening that suddenly softens, that strange warmth moving slowly down your spine, loosening the part of you that has been clenched for too long. You feel it in your breath, how it deepens without effort, as though an unseen hand is guiding the air into the deeper chambers of your lungs. You feel it in the back of your mind, a whisper brushing through like wind, slipping through a half-opened door. That whisper has been calling you for days, maybe weeks, maybe longer. Stay with me until the end of this message, because something inside you will shift. This is not entertainment. This is not coincidence. This is not random. Heaven orchestrated this exact second, this exact breath, this exact moment in your journey, because you have reached a threshold you didn't even see forming under your feet. And you've felt it, haven't you? The way everything around you has become louder, not in noise, but in spirit. The way your body has been speaking to you, even when your mind tries to ignore it. The heaviness in your chest that comes and goes like a tide. The way your hands sometimes shake, not from fear, but from energy building inside you. The nights where your breathing becomes shallow for no reason, as if something in you is bracing for change. Your emotions have been shifting too. You've been withdrawing from crowds without fully understanding why. Not depressed, not antisocial, just disconnected from noise that once felt normal. You've grown tired in ways sleep doesn't fix. People look at you and think you're fine, but behind your eyes there is a weight no one has recognized. A story no one has asked about, a storm no one has seen. And then there's the spiritual part of you, the part you rarely speak of. The strange dreams, the sudden knowing, the feeling that someone is standing in the room with you when you're alone, not frightening but familiar. The sense that something is shifting around you even though your physical world seems still. The way your intuition has sharpened to the point where you know things before they happen. You feel energy in people now. Heaviness, lightness, hidden intentions, things you never noticed before. Even your relationships have been rearranging themselves. People have drifted away. Some have shown their true colors. Conversations feel different. Certain friends feel like distant memories even while they are still near. Some of the closest ones have become strangely cold or sharp or distant without explanation. And you've been wondering why everything that once felt solid has become liquid, unclear, shifting like sand under your feet. Life itself has slowed down around you. Plans paused, opportunities delayed, conversations that were supposed to happen suddenly dissolved. Things that used to move quickly now take their time, as if the world is holding its breath in anticipation of something you can't see yet. But hear me, none of this is random. This is not happening to you. It is happening for you. God has been whispering to you through your discomfort. Heaven has been rearranging things behind the scenes, moving pieces you didn't know were connected, guiding you even in silence. In this very moment, something sacred is unfolding in your life. Your spirit has been sensing it, even when your mind could not name it. Lean in, listen carefully. Your spirit needs this part. The reason all of this feels strange is because the spiritual realm around you has shifted. You have entered a moment heaven has been preparing for a long time. Something in your atmosphere has changed. The air feels different around you. Your dreams feel heavier with meaning. Your emotions feel more alive, more sensitive. Your heart is awakening to something your circumstances have not yet revealed. There is a reason this season feels different. There is a reason your soul feels alert, restless, quietly ready even when nothing around you looks new. The battle intensified because your breakthrough has moved closer. The silence grew louder because heaven has been drawing you in. The discomfort deepened because you are being prepared for something you are not yet allowed to see. Let your heart unclench for just a second. Let your shoulders soften. Let your breath fall a little deeper. Because this message is not here to scare you. It is here to reveal what your spirit already suspects. You're not losing your mind. You're not imagining things. You're not overreacting. Right now, yes, right now, you are standing in a sacred turning point. And if you feel this in your chest, if something in you is resonating, if your breath just shifted again, if your spirit is rising, even slightly, then let me speak to the part of you that has been hiding, the part that has been waiting behind the curtain of your life, the part that knows heaven does not move without purpose. You are not here by accident. Something sacred is opening for you right now. Chosen one, pay attention, because what I say next will confirm everything. Chosen one, you've been carrying more than you speak, haven't you? I can feel the weight behind your silence, the way your spirit has been holding itself together even while the rest of you feels like it's unraveling thread by thread. God says, I saw you when no one else did. I saw the moment your heart broke but your face didn't change. I saw the nights you tried to quiet your mind because the noise inside was louder than the world around you. I saw the days you moved through the world like a warrior wearing invisible armor, acting strong while something inside you whispered, I'm tired. Let me come closer for a moment. Let me sit where the ache sits. Let me touch the part of you you don't show anyone. People have misunderstood you so many times that you learn to speak less, smile more, and carry your feelings in secret. You've had moments where your intentions were pure but twisted by people who never took a moment to understand your heart. You've tried to explain yourself, but your words fell into hands that were too careless to hold them. You offered love but received suspicion. You offered honesty but were met with assumptions. You offered peace but were treated like a threat. And somewhere along the way you started wondering if maybe it was you, but it never was. It was the blindness of those who could not see your spirit. You can be in a room full of people and still feel unseen. You've mastered the art of nodding while your heart drifts somewhere far away. You've laughed with friends while hiding storms behind your ribs. You've walked into spaces where your feet were present, but your soul remained distant, because something in you knew those spaces were too small for the calling you carry. Even when you tried to belong, something inside you kept saying, this isn't home, this isn't where you're meant to stay. And the exhaustion, the kind that sleep cannot touch. You wake up with your chest heavy, your breath shallow, your thoughts already running ahead of you. Your eyes look normal to others, but you know the truth. They carry stories you never told, wounds you stitched together in silence, prayers you whispered through clenched teeth. Your hands trembled on days you pretended were fine. Your voice stayed steady while your spirit fought battles you couldn't explain out loud. Some of the people you loved the most became the ones who wounded you the deepest. The ones you lifted when they were sinking left you standing alone when you needed them. The ones you defended were the ones who betrayed you. You gave loyalty in a world that treated loyalty like a tool. You poured into others from an empty cup, hoping they would notice your emptiness. But they didn't. They took the water and left you thirsty. They took the warmth and left you cold. And somehow, you still loved. You still forgave. You still tried. There's also the part of you that senses things others ignore. You feel energy shift before anything happens. You walk into a room and instantly know the emotional temperature. You can feel heaviness in the air that no one else acknowledges. You've had dreams recently. More vivid, more symbolic, more intense. Dreams that linger in your chest long after you wake. You've woken up with messages you didn't fully understand, with names on your mind, with places you've never visited. You feel when someone is lying. You feel when someone is hiding something. You feel spiritual changes before they manifest. You thought all of this made you strange, but hear me, you were never strange. You were set apart. Your isolation wasn't punishment, it was training. The silence you endured wasn't abandonment, it was positioning. God hides his strongest warriors during the season when he sharpens their spirit. The rejection you faced wasn't rejection at all. It was redirection away from those who would have ruined your future. The separation wasn't loss, it was protection. Let me lift the curtain a bit because heaven has been watching you closely. There were moments in your life that felt like pits. Dark, lonely, unfair, but like Joseph, you were never thrown there to die. You were positioned there to rise. There were seasons when you felt like David hiding in caves, running from people who should have supported you. But like David, that hiding was the preparation for your anointing. There were days you felt like Moses, pushed out, pulled away, separated from everything familiar. But like Moses, that separation was the birthplace of your calling. And through all of it, you were not alone. Archangel Michael stood beside you when the night tried to swallow your mind. He intercepted attacks you never knew came your way. Gabriel has been whispering direction into your confusion, placing guidance into your dreams. Raphael touched the hidden places in you, the wounds you never showed anyone, the bruises on your spirit that no one else noticed. You have never walked alone, though loneliness tried to trick you into believing you had. Your soul is tired, I know. You've woken up with that pressure on your chest, that invisible weight that makes even standing feel like a task. You've felt a cold shiver pass through you in the middle of quiet moments, as if your spirit remembered something your mind forgot. You've swallowed the lump in your throat more times than you can count. Your heart aches in patterns only heaven fully understands. Your spirit feels like it's been running, even in your sleep. But hear me now, you were not forgotten. You were protected. You thought delays meant denial, but God was shaping your character. You thought doors were closing against you, but heaven was closing them for you. You thought people walked away because you weren't enough, but heaven removed them because their hands were not clean enough to touch your destiny. And now, something is beginning to make sense, isn't it? You can feel it in your breathing, in the quiet shift inside your chest, in the stillness forming behind your ribs. The pieces of your life that once felt scattered are beginning to reveal a pattern. The silent season shaped you more than any loud season ever could. The loneliness carved depth into you. The trials built endurance. The heartbreak expanded your compassion. The confusion strengthened your discernment. You weren't being overlooked. You were being refined. And now that you understand why you felt this way, now that your spirit has room to breathe again, let me show you what heaven is preparing next. Because everything you've endured, everything you've carried, everything that has pressed against your soul has been pointing you toward a shift. And that shift has already begun. Something is shifting around you right now. In this very moment, heaven leans forward and rearranges the air that surrounds you, and you can feel it like the first breeze before a storm, gentle, inevitable, undeniable. Breathe in, hold it, breathe out. Do that again. Breathe in, hold it, breathe out. Your body is responding because the spirit is moving. You may not see the change yet, but you will sense it. Your hands may grow warm, a lightness will press under your ribs. Your mind, which has been fogged for so long, will clear as if someone wiped a pane of glass clean. Listen, this change is not emotional whim. It is not a wish. It is a divine rearrangement. Heaven is intervening not to make your life perfect, but to position you into the place you were created for. The delays were not denials. They were alignments. The closed doors were not punishments, they were protections. The pruning was not abandonment, it was refinement. You might feel it as a subtle settling in your chest, as if something heavy finally found its proper place and is letting go. You might notice your sleep deepening in pieces, short pockets of rest that leave you with new clarity. You may find your appetite for small things fading, replaced by a hunger for what carries weight in eternity. You will feel tugging at the edges of your life, like threads pulling so the fabric can be rewoven into a garment fit for your calling. Heaven speaks in images now, a dawn cracking open the sky, light splitting through clouded grief, an angel planting a sword in the ground before you, declaring territory, white smoke lifting from places where shame once settled, water flowing under your feet as if a dry path became a stream of promise. These are not illusions. These are micro-visions the Spirit gives you to anchor the truth. Something new is being birthed in your story. This is not happenstance. Isaiah said it plainly, "Behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth." Feel that, now, not later. Gabriel whispers into your ear, "Do not fear the shift." It is alignment. Michael stands at the borders, clearing the path. Raphael breathes a slow warmth on the parts of you that were frozen by pain. Angels are at work in ways your eyes were never meant to catalog. Your body will announce it before your life does. You might feel a warmth spread from your sternum, like the first gentle touch of sunlight. A small tremor may pass through your hands, not panic, but energy rearranging itself to carry something far greater. Your breathing will lengthen without thinking. Your throat will unclench as if a knot has been untied. You may taste salt, tears of release on your lips, and discover they are not tears of sorrow, but of purification. Know this: the shift is not a removal of all struggle. Often the doorway opens with noise because the enemy resists everything heaven promotes. Expect friction, expect a little chaos, but also expect confirmation. Dreams will visit you with clearer maps. Opportunities will whisper your name with uncanny timing. The people meant to steward you will begin to appear, some gently, some abruptly, some in ways that surprise you. Doors that once slammed shut will now crack open. Not everything will make sense immediately, but a pattern will begin to surface. I want you to feel the authority behind this word. This is not conjecture, it is a present tense declaration from a realm that does not lie. Your season of being hidden is dissolving because God is moving you into the light of assignment. You are being repositioned into place, into posture, into prominence, not for pride, but for purpose. You are not losing what was, you are being readied for what will be. Hear the subtle cadence of heaven. You were forged in silence so you could speak with clarity. You were bruised by betrayal so you could carry mercy. You were delayed so you could discern. You were emptied so you could be filled with authority. These are compressions that birth resonance. The harder the refining, the more refined the vessel. The deeper the pit, the higher the vault later becomes. And as this shift unfolds, resistance will come. Patterns you carried for years will flex and threaten to return. Old thoughts will try to sound convincing. You're not enough. You missed your chance. You were never meant for this. Listen, those voices are familiar liars. They rise because something true is near. The enemy only raises his voice when heaven is putting a crown within reach. Stand up in your spirit. Remember the names written on your bones. You are not weak. You are forged. You are not fragile. You are seasoned. Your bloodline has been waiting for this moment. The parts of you that once felt like scars are now scripts of authority. Your softness is not a liability. It is a conduit. Your sensitivity is not a fault. It is a frequency. Feel Michael stepping beside you, his presence not distant but intimate. His sword more often used to clear what blocks your path than to wound you. Hear Gabriel press a note of clarity into the corridors of your mind. Sense Raphael smoothing the places in your heart that once ached with abandonment. These are not metaphors to make you feel better. They are real ministrations happening now. And this is why the shift matters, because your assignment waits on the other side. The season you've survived was not the destination, but the preparation. You are being aligned with people who will guard your calling, with opportunities that will match your measure. with confirmations that will remove doubt and plant conviction. What the enemy tried to displace will now be the very thing that establishes you. There will be moments when the movement feels slow, almost invisible. Do not mistake slowness for failure. God times his interventions with precision. Sometimes the rearrangement happens in invisible adjustments. An exchanged conversation, an unplanned encounter, a tiny thought that becomes a decision that redirects everything. Pay attention to what used to bother you and no longer does. Notice what used to distract you and no longer can. Those are the seams of the divine reordering. Breathe in, hold it, breathe out. Because with every shift comes a tightening of the atmosphere, the tightening before a door opens fully. The closer you come to your threshold, the louder the opposition will sound. It is not personal, it is proof. The enemy only fights what heaven is preparing to elevate. You are being positioned, and with positioning comes preparation for engagement. And when you feel that pressure building, do not shrink. Stand firm. Remember that you have come this far through unseen hands. Let the memory of every hard season rise in you as evidence that you were being formed for endurance. Let the small victories of your past be the drumbeat that keeps your feet planted now. Your spirit is older than your wounds. Your destiny is not a distant dream. It is a present assignment knocking with divine rhythm. So receive this. You are not losing. You are not being stripped. You are being ordained. What left your life was not meant to come with you. What remains will carry your name. What arrives will be crafted for your season. Heaven is moving and you are its instrument. And as this shift unfolds, know that there is a battle ahead, one that rises because the crown draws near. Prepare not with fear, but with fierceness born of peace. The next moment will ask you to stand, to speak, to step. Your spirit will know the cadence when it comes. For now, breathe, yield, and anchor. The shift is here. The shift is real. The shift is for you. God says, "Listen to me now, my chosen. I have waited for this moment to speak to you directly. I have watched you walk through fire without understanding why the heat rose when all you wanted was peace. I saw you standing at the edge of your strength, whispering prayers you didn't think reached me. Every step you took in the darkness, I was before you. Every moment you thought you were alone, I was beside you. Every time your breath trembled, I held it. Hear me. I saw you cry last night. I heard the prayer you never said out loud, the one that rose from your bones when your spirit felt too exhausted to form words. I watched you survive battles designed to break your lineage. I saw the whispers spoken against you. I saw the hands that pretended to bless you while planting seeds of confusion behind your back. I saw your heart fracture when they walked away without warning, without explanation, without remorse. But you were not forsaken, you were not abandoned, you were not invisible. I recorded every tear in my hands. I counted every breath you fought to take. I marked every night the heaviness tried to suffocate your hope. Nothing in your journey escaped my sight. I allowed the silence so you could learn to hear my whisper. I allowed the distance so you could see who truly walked with you. I allowed the separation so your spirit could grow without the weight of those who never wanted to understand your calling. I hid my hand so your faith could rise from places deeper than comfort. I removed certain people because they could not walk with you into the place I am leading you. Their intentions were not pure enough to touch what I am building in you. Their words were not clean enough to speak into your future. Their presence was too loud for the frequency of your destiny. You asked me why doors closed. I closed them. You asked me why relationships ended. I ended them. You asked me why opportunities dissolved. They dissolved because I dissolved them. You asked me why the path became lonely. It became lonely because the crowd around you was too noisy to hear my voice. I never left you. My hand was over you when you felt unprotected. My voice was near you when you thought I was silent. I stood closer to your heartbeat than your own breath. I shielded you from traps you never saw. I carried you when your legs were trembling. I surrounded you with angels when the night pressed too heavily on your mind. When your heart was bruised beyond words, I was the one who held it together. When your strength ran thin, I was the one who lifted you. When confusion clouded your vision, I was the one who whispered direction into your spirit. When fear tried to paralyze you, I was the one who stood as your anchor. Now hear this, because this is the moment heaven has been waiting to release. I am restoring you. I am lifting you. I am renewing your strength. I am sending peace into the corners of your home where tension once lived. I am healing wounds you learned to ignore. I am redeeming time you thought was wasted. I am breathing clarity into the shadows that tried to confuse you. What felt like breaking was shaping. What felt like loss was positioning. What felt like delay was foundation. Feel this now, light returning to your mornings, warmth filling your chest, your breathing slowing into peace. Feel your shoulders loosen because the burden you carried was never meant to be yours. Feel your heartbeat steady because I am touching the places that were wounded long before you had language to explain them. I am placing you where your voice will matter. I am opening doors no one will be able to shut. I am sending people who will cover you instead of consume you. I am breaking burdens that clung to your bloodline for generations. I am bringing you into a season of clarity so sharp that confusion will no longer find a home in your mind. You will rise. You will overcome. You will walk in the purpose I carved into you before you were formed. You will stand in authority, not borrowed from the world, but given by my Spirit. The fear that stalked you will fall. The doubt that whispered will dissolve. The heaviness that sat on your chest will lift. You will see the evidence of my hand, and you will know it was me. Hear this, my chosen. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are exactly where you must be for what I am about to do through you. Michael speaks now. The battle is won. Stand firm. Gabriel speaks now. The instructions you seek will come in your dreams. Raphael speaks now. Your heart is being mended with light. Say this, for your spirit needs to hear your own voice rise. Heaven knows my name. Say this again. I am chosen for this season. Say this, I am protected, I am guided, I am covered. And if your spirit feels it, place the words where heaven can seal them. I receive this. Now breathe. Let this word settle inside you like light, finding the deepest part of your spirit. Let it echo through the places that were once silent. Let it rest on your shoulders like a mantle you were always meant to carry. You have been reshaped by fire. You have been refined by pressure. You have been strengthened by storms. You have been prepared by solitude. And now, you are ready. Let this word rest over you. Let your breath soften. Let your heart open. Let your spirit stand. What comes next will anchor you. Chosen one. Breathe. Let your spirit rest for a moment. You entered this message carrying a weight you tried to hide even from yourself, but you are not the same as when you came. Let the peace of God settle over you now, like a soft cloak of light descending over your shoulders. Let your chest loosen, your breath deepen, your mind grow quiet. You are safe here, you are seen here, you are held here. There it is, that stillness beginning to form within you. Something shifted inside you today. You can feel it, not in your thoughts, but in the silent space behind your ribs. Your spirit is lighter than when this began. The confusion that wrapped around your mind like fog has begun to break. The heaviness that pressed on your back has lifted just enough for you to notice the difference. Your heart feels different, doesn't it? That subtle opening, that gentle warm pressure rising from the center of your chest. That is the sign. Let this moment be still. Let your breath find its rhythm. Let your shoulders fall from your ears. You don't have to carry anything right now. Father, we seal this word over every soul listening in this moment. Let your peace enter their home like morning light touching the edge of a window. Let clarity fill their mind the way water fills an empty cup. Let healing flow into the wounds they never speak of. the deep bruises hidden beneath years of silence. Let protection wrap around them on every side, like strong wings hovering gently but firmly over their life. Cover their nights with quiet. Cover their steps with direction. Cover their heart with warmth. Cover their mind with truth. Let nothing formed against them stand. Let no voice of confusion rise above your whisper. Let no fear choke the promise you planted in them. Let your presence be their shield and their shelter. Let your light follow them into every room, every conversation, every decision. Feel that the way something soft is lifting inside you. That is release. Release the fear it is not yours to hold. Release the guilt. It was never meant to sit on your shoulders. Release the heaviness. Let it melt like snow under sunlight. Release the voices that told you weren't enough. They were lies, not prophecy. Release every memory that tried to convince you that you were unworthy of love, of purpose, of peace. Let it fall from you like old chains breaking. Let it dissolve like smoke rising into the air. Let it slip through your fingers like dust that can no longer cling to your skin. Now let me seal what heaven has planted in you today. I seal this breakthrough over your life. We seal this word in your heart like a mark that cannot be erased. This revelation is now locked into your spirit. It will echo when you forget. It will rise when you doubt. It will stand when you feel unsteady. No enemy, no fear, no old wound can steal what heaven placed in you in this sacred moment. The seal is upon you. Chosen one, speak this now to anchor the seal. I am chosen. Say it again slowly. I am chosen. Write it if you can feel your spirit responding. I receive this word. Declare it softly. Heaven knows my name. Your voice activates what your spirit already believes. Your declaration becomes the final thread that ties this message into the core of your identity. Let me reassure you now, gently, quietly, like someone placing a blanket over you while you sleep. You are safe. You are chosen. You are covered. You are not alone. Heaven walks with you. You are not unprotected. Angels stand guard over your steps. You are not wandering without purpose. Your story is guided, shaped, guarded by a hand that has never once lost its grip on you. Feel that warmth in your chest again, that grounding under your feet, that soft clarity in your mind. That is not emotion, that is presence. Your story is protected. Your spirit is shielded. Your journey is guided. And your future, yes, your future, is already held in hands that do not fail. Let the peace rise. Let the noise fall away. Let your heartbeat slow to its steady rhythm. You are safe here. You are covered here. You are remembered here. Now rest, chosen one. Let this word breathe inside you. Let it travel through your bones. Let it sit in your spirit like oil settling into a lamp. You do not need to rush. You do not need to figure anything out in this moment. Peace is the instruction. Stillness is the assignment. Rest is the confirmation. Go in peace. Stay covered. And let the light that touched you here follow you everywhere you go.